Okay, so we got the match though. Boom versus SK. Whoa! On the same map. I've been seeing a lot of Stone Temple. Stone Temple before this, and now another Stone Temple. Wow. Oh, we have Super Potato playing Nigel. Wow. Wait. I thought that was NASCAR. No, I just can't. Basically, in my mind, there's a lot of NA players, and there's two NA teams, SK and SHC, and I can't really figure out who is in each team. Anyways, on both sides we have Disney aiming skill, P-Haas, Super Potato, J-Bake, and Chewy. Chew, I don't know. Nobody hasn't told me how his name is pronounced, so I'll pronounce it the way I think it's pronounced. Okay. I wonder if you, anyways. So we have Boom also as Zorn, Steelon, Old, Oxygen, and Artie. Artie surprisingly, going Roly. Oh, I have seen him play Roly in a ranked match once. But anyway, Steelon playing his main, that is Ninja. Zorn as Tony, Old as Doc, Oxygen going Sarge, and Artie as Roly. We have Yeti on Sarge, P-Haas on Cogwheel, Super Potato as Nigel, J-Bake Tony, and Doc Chewy. Or Chway. Okay, I'll just say Chew. Short and understandable. Boom over here, I've started preparing their base. They're making a roof already. They have a cube cover. Let's jump over to SK's side and see what they're up to. Oh. Okay, so we already have a cube cover, and this wall over here, we have this little tower part over here done as a cut. And Chewy over here making some HP, I think, or Chew. I don't know. What should I do while both teams are in build phase? Because build phase is pretty boring. Just both teams doing the regular base preparations. I don't know. I'll just try to commentate what's happening at the second. Super Potato is making a roof right now. Let's also go to his POV. Okay, now that we've watched him make a roof, let's go over here and check out what J-Bake's doing. I think he's making HP here. Yep. I think I saw Tiki's right there, yes, and there's also Tiki's traps, basically preparing their base so that it'll be harder for the enemy to attack from this vantage point. Oh, what do we have here? We have Chu making some HP for his teammates also in case they'll be caught in some kind of 1v1 on this spot. That means they'll be able to calmly heal, and it'll be easier for them to 1v1 the enemy, or any fight that's happening. J-Bake still hasn't made any turrets, but I think he'll do that. He's making a turret right now. I think it'd be a good idea if SHC also closed in these walls over here, which they haven't done yet. But I think they'll get to that. I hope they will at least. Let's jump over here back to Boom and see what's going on Boom's side. Boom have closed in all these walls. Yes, they have. And they already have the front completely closed in also. A front layer of crates and a back layer of sandbags. Everything looks very professional and nice, like all this stuff right here, HP right here in the opening, so that so that they can go in and heal right there with the bushes and everything. turrets. Turrets already placed in a high position, which everybody knows it's better to place turrets on a more higher position than it is to make them on a lower position, because that means they can cover a larger area. They can shoot, basically. The turrets can shoot in a larger area. Why am I explaining this? I'm sure everybody watching this stream right now knows that, but I'm just trying to look like I know something about this brick and cube game. Super Potato already up here sniping somebody. He's trying to hit some shots. I think he was trying to snipe Bold right there, but he wasn't really he didn't really do that. But I think he sniped Bold right there in midair. I don't know. But meanwhile, Stelon runs in here and takes out a Yeti somewhere over here, and we have a follow, and it's Doro12. I have no idea who you are, Doro12. I think if you wrote your in-game name, I'd have more of an understanding of who you are, but to where you are, thanks for following. Ooh. Trying to take a more comfortable position because I have a bit of an uncomfortable spot right here, but back to the game over here. Artie goes in here and he's trying to do something, but free killer shield just melting everybody with his minigun, and meanwhile somewhere over there we have Super Potato taking out Oxygen. Stelon drops down there, losing his HP to falling damage, but manages to use his F ability and get out safely. Meanwhile, what do we have here? Artie, ignoring all of his enemies and going in straight for cube damage. He's going to drop himself right down. And is he going to get any cube damage off? No, he's not successful in doing that, but he does break one of the... Super Potato, you should have fixed that. I hope Super Potato fixes that, because I don't know, let's just say that SHC's base doesn't look very prepared. Like, they should have closed all this in and made like enclosed in this front doorway or something. But I suppose they're just do the base preparations that they're used to, basically in a base preparation. You know, Oxygen running into the middle, and Artie again just ignoring everything. Will he go to the same spot? I think if he went to the same spot, he could have gotten off some decent base damage right now, because Super Potato did not cover that with the cardboard, or what's it called? I forget what it's called, with the sandbag. And Artie manages to close himself in right now, and now he's gonna start shooting Super Potato instead of going for cube damage. He's super low. If he would have went, oh, but he already got off a lot of. Basically, he already got off a lot of cube damage, which is good for Boom, I suppose. And I think Artie will just continue to go in straight for the suicide. Oxygen tries to do that too, but Oxygen, you're not really. You don't have your shield to help you out right there. And J-Bake takes him out. Meanwhile, Super Potato snipes the old somewhere. I have no idea where that happened. But we have Stelon over here chasing Cogwheel. That's a bad idea, Stelon. You shouldn't do that. And Cogwheel just melts Stelon in that tunnel. Meanwhile, we have, who is it, Zorn? That's also good. Guys, you shouldn't go into a tunneling Cogwheel. And Zorn is going to try to chase him or something. If Cogwheel can figure this out and try to block him and try to body block Zorn, he could take out Zorn also, but I think he won't do that. And meanwhile, we have SHC fending off Boom's attack right now, and it seems as if SHC are attacking right now too. Chewy is taking off a lot of damage, and he uses F ability to heal himself and Yeti, and Stelon manages, and Stelon takes Chew out with his trap right there. Meanwhile, we have Disney aiming still running around. He hits Zorn with one rocket. If he hits him with another rocket, he could kill him, but the old kills him with a well-placed trap right there. Cogwheel is still underneath Boom's base. I still haven't managed to get him yet. But I think there's yeah. Where's that Stelon? Stelon is trying to listen to him, trying to figure out where he is. But Cogwheel already places a radar, and Stelon sees it, and he's just gonna go straight for the radar and try to break it. Meanwhile, on the other side, Super Potato takes out Artie. That was probably going in for a rush. Ooh, this base is not very. This base isn't prepared really good. Like if Boom just went for a 3-man rush, they could probably take this base, because there's like only one turret right now. So there's like only one turret right now. If might I repeat myself? I have no idea. Okay, my eyes are starting to hurt a bit. That's why I use these glasses, because my eyes hurt after a lengthy while of looking at the screen, and with the glasses, my eyes don't hurt that much. basically back to what I was saying is I'm just thinking that Jibik takes out Artie some there in the middle. He's gonna go for Steelon right now. Steelon is just gonna run off and use his no, Steelon is not fast enough. Super Potato sniping Steelon mid-air across the map. That's actually a very impressive shot from Super Potato. Well done right there. SHC are actually doing pretty well in this match. Chu though goes in right there and Zoran takes him out with a double blast to the face, I think. Basically, back to what I was saying is if Boom go for a 3-man rush, like around the side or something, or manages to run in, they could easily take this base out because it's not prepared very well, and there's only one turret right now that's on the ground level, meaning it can't really shoot enemies that are up here. But I suppose that's for Boom to decide, and I hope though that they'll do that because that means that they can take the base now. But meanwhile, on the other side we have Oxygen taking out J-Big somewhere, but Super Potato snipes Oxygen and saves well, he really doesn't save anything, but he takes out Oxygen with his Nelly. Meanwhile, I have Super Potato sniping Steelon from all the way on the other side of the map, and it seems that we have a coordinated attack of SHC right now, and Super Potato is going to try to cover them all the way up here, but it seems as if Oxygen goes in for Super Potato, and J-Bake helps his teammate out and saves him. That way Super Potato can keep on his sniping. Meanwhile, on the other side, SHC are going in for Zorn, and Zorn is very low if they can finish him off, which I don't think they will be able to. Meanwhile, we have a fourth member of SHC going in for attack, I think. Steelon up here is going to try to take out Yeti, but he has to be very careful here because he can be killed easily. But I think that all the Boom members now are over here, and they're going to make a quick work of SHC, though. Steelon gets sniped in midair. Very nice snipes from Super Potato, and he has to use his F ability because he got sniped in midair, and he won't be able to continue his assault. And he has to run back. Meanwhile, Artie just goes in straight to the front. He's going to go straight in for cube damage. He manages to close himself in. No, he does not. And Super Potato just needs to snipe him. Artie closes himself in the back right there, but he gets off a couple of hits on SHC's base, but he gets killed by Chewy. Or Chew. Meanwhile, Ol just running by all his enemies, completely ignoring them. J-Bake tries to kill him there, getting off some decent hits on him, but he isn't quite able to do that. Meanwhile, Super Potato snipes Ol over there, and Ol has to run and cover himself up from the sniper. From the Nigel, I mean. Oxygen, meanwhile, over here in some kind of altercation with Piha. Steelon runs in here to help out Oxygen, and what do we have here? J-Bake sees that and is going to go in for Steelon, and Steelon is forced to run off, but Steelon dies to falling damage. I think he uses Katana just to jump over there, and he falls from over here down there, and he dies from falling damage. Ooh. Okay, this chair is very uncomfortable. Let's find a comfortable spot right here. I see Super Potato sniping someone up there, and Steelon gets tired of him and goes in to try to kill him, but he has help from J-Bake right away, and Steelon realizes this and is going to try to toss some shurikens around, but I think he's going to have to run back to his base, though, which he does because SHC are attacking right now together, but Boom right now are 5-defing, and so that means that SHC will not be very successful in that attack. Oh, meanwhile, Super Potato sniping Steelon. These are some impressive shots from Super Potato, though, and I think he sniped Artie there also, and Artie kills himself with his rockets. J-Bake is going to run back right now and try to get back to his HP where he can heal. What is this? SHC basically are camping in the middle of the map right now, and Boom, while Old catching a snipe to the face right now, and Boom were just spamming the middle from their base. Meanwhile, Yeti takes out Old with his rocket right there, but Steelon manages to secure Yeti with his... What's going on here? I can't talk that fast. Steelon uses his katana to teleport, and he dies from falling damage again. I can't figure out what's going on here. Meanwhile, on the other side, Super Potato takes out Artie. That was probably going in for a rush or something. Yeah, Artie was going in for a rush, and he gets sniped by Super Potato. and he's gonna Super Potato is gonna continue his sniping. Old goes into the middle, and he's gonna try to make HP or something. He's just running around the middle right now, and he keeps getting sniped by Super Potato, and which is very bad for him. But Oxygen goes in for Super Potato right now and makes Super Potato super low HP, and the Nigel dies falling damage. J-Bake though goes in for Oxygen, is gonna try to kill him, and Oxygen dies to falling damage too. What is this? Why is everybody dying from falling damage? Isn't this a pro league full of professional players? Okay, that was all sarcasm. You don't need to get triggered. Meanwhile, on the other side, it seems as if somebody, Artie again went in for the rush, and he managed to get off some hits on the base. And Cogwheel over here knows that somebody's coming for him and pre-fires that minigun, and doesn't manage to take anybody out though. Duck over here is going in, spamming gas. He gets somebody to super low HP, I think. Was it Zorn? Yeah, Zorn was very low. And Chewy just falls in somewhere here, but he gets killed to Artie's Rolly Poop. Meanwhile, over here we have Sarge spamming the front of Boom's base. Steelon catches a bazooka to the face right there, and probably need to go back and heal. J-Bake though over here doing some kind of shenanigans over here by the third BB, I suppose, already preparing it, or what? He's probably making HP. Okay, I don't see him nowhere. Anyways, he's probably already preparing that BB. Very thoughtful of him, because the Super Potato can manage to defend by himself. Super Potato, why do you ignore Artie? Artie is going in for the rush. You have to keep more map awareness, I suppose, but Artie is over here, and he's getting off some more damage. Just little by little, Artie is grinding away at Boom's... at SHC's base. Meanwhile, we have Oxygen going in for some kind of base damage or something. Jibik managed to get a couple of shots over him, but Super Potato finishes him off over here. Another snipe finishing off another Boom player. Old over here in the front of SHC's base trying to do something, trying to make some HP probably, which he will go for. Chewy notices that and goes in straight for him. He's going to drop gas right there. I'm going to try to kill him though. Yep, and he is successful at doing that. Meanwhile over here, SHC are spamming the front of Boom's base while they're kimping some HP and ammo, which gives them a bit of an advantage over the enemies. They just keep spamming the enemy front, but the enemy keep facing the front of their base with sandbags, which makes it increasingly harder for them to spam. Because the constant fix of the sandbags means that they won't be able to break through the front of the base and actually spam the inside of Boom's base, which is the only spam that matters, I suppose, because the inside of Boom's base looks decent. And while I'm over here talking, it seems as if Broly and Oxygen, or was it just Oxygen, went in for a rush and got some more damage. Meanwhile, Artie somewhere takes out Super Potato. Where is Artie? What number is Artie? What number is Artie? Artie is 4. And yeah, he takes a Super Potato somewhere over here far from the base. And that means that he can go in for a rush now, but J-Bake is still defending now, and I think that Super Potato will be able to spawn till Artie goes in. But Steelon knows that one of the defenders is dead, and he goes in for damage too, opening the base up. Artie goes in here. Artie uses F ability. He's breaking the base right now. Will the enemies be able to finish him off? Steelon notices that too, that they have a big advantage right here. They can go in and get a lot of cube damage off, and Steelon takes out the base while while Super Potato was dead. Boom go in for a rush, and they take out SHC's first cube. Well, as we can see already, Boom are up 1 cube. I think they got that cube clearly only because Artie managed to kill Super Potato, and because of that, Steelon and everybody just rushed in knowing that Nigel was dead, and they managed to secure that cube right there. Meanwhile, I had the 15-minute BB already falling somewhere over here. I think it's falling right here, right? Or is it falling in mid? Yeah, it's falling in mid. The 15-minute BB is going to fall in mid. And meanwhile, Artie takes out Super Potato with his mines. I don't know where that happened, but well-placed mines, I suppose, is the only thing I can say. Meanwhile, Sarge prepares the middle with a bunch of mines, because 15-minute BB or no, it still does something, which means that SHC could go in for a rush when they get that BB. Meanwhile, Steelon takes out Cogwheel somewhere, and he goes straight in for Sarge. He sees that, and Steelon, you don't chase him there because he has mines there, and I think he knows that. Steelon sees the mines right there and takes him out with his shurikens. He takes another set of mines with his shurikens too. Meanwhile, Old went in for attack or something, but the Super Potato manages to take him out. And back to the 15-minute BB, I suppose, which drops right now. Steelon is in middle. Steelon is going to try to kill all of SHC's members. I don't know how successful he will be at that. You have to be careful there, Zorn, because there are mines right there. Meanwhile, Chu falls off the edge of the map. And Yeti kills himself to his own mines. Meanwhile, we have Cog spamming the BB with his cannon, I suppose you could say, and Boom now are taking the 15-minute BB. Meanwhile, Artie goes in for a rush, and Jibik takes him out with his turrets. Boom take the 15-minute BB, and I think they will try to make the most out of this BB, which means going in for a rush with this 15-minute BB. They don't have the shield, I suppose, but they do get boosted damage, which means they can get more damage on the enemy base. Where are they right now? Super Potato snipes Old right there, and Old needs to go back right now and heal. Artie, meanwhile, is gonna drop right on their base. I think. Is he gonna dig himself in? No, he's not gonna drop right on top of the base. He's gonna go in for some kind of side maneuver, or he will try to make a spawn right now. That's a super sneaky spawn, considering Super Potato is right there on top of him. Super Potato, though, hears him. Yeah, Super Potato can hear him right now. I think he'll use his scan ability right now to scan him. So meanwhile, somewhere on the other side of the map, Oxygen takes out Chu with his rocket launcher. That's that. Yeah, Super Potato knows that Artie's trying to make a spawn right now, but the old comes in here to help out his teammate Artie, and I think together they will be able to take out Super Potato. Artie needs to hit these rocket shots, but Super Potato is trying to kite them, but he is unsuccessful at doing that, and Artie manages to take him out. J-Bake, though, runs in here, blasting his guns, runs in gun blazing, but that could be a very big mistake for him also, because he is very low HP, and Artie just tries to go straight in for him. He decides not to finish off J-Bake and go for the turret instead, which he takes out. But meanwhile, we have Old going in for damage. Old manages to close himself off, and that means he can get off some ticks on SHC's base. I think Oxygen up here is trying to spam the base from up there on the roof. Yes, he's waiting for the gas to go by. Super Potato is sniping him though, and he has to be careful here. Yes, all of SHC are going to go in for him right now and try to take him out. Or will they? Meanwhile, Artie coming in here to the top. Artie is going to hit Super Potato with his rockets right there, making him very low. J-Bake again Artie again runs in to try to finish off Super Potato or whoever he hit, but J-Bake takes Artie out. Meanwhile, up here we have Chu trying to take out HP or something. I don't know. I think he was taking out Old's HP. And Oxygen and Old are still alive up here. J-Bake runs in, guns blazing, and again is going to try to take out the Old. Super Potato and J-Bake here are together, but they have HP right here. And both of them are going to run back there and heal right now. Meanwhile, somewhere there on the other side of the map, Zorn takes out Yeti. And that's all I suppose. But J-Bake is very annoyed by this and goes in to try to kill Old. Can he hit his shots right now? He's that's not really working out for him, because meanwhile, Oxygen takes out Super Potato somewhere, and J-Bake now with his killer shield taking out Oxygen is going to try to go for the Old, but he has to be careful here because Doc camping HP is a very scary menace. He's a very scary character, I suppose. And Chu now goes in there with full HP. He's going to drop his gas bomb and going to try to kick the Old out there right now, and Old is going to change his position and is going to go in and try to hit J-Bake with his globe gun. But they're both very unsuccessful at doing that, and Old is gonna die. I think Old will die. Meanwhile, up here we have a Sarge and Steelon doing some sort of 1v1 or something. Steelon decides not to commit to Sarge and runs back to his base to heal. Ooh. Oxygen over here still camping this HP. Do SHC know if they have HP right there? I think they should, because they've been camping this spot like the whole time. Yeah, Chu knows about this, is going to get the HP right now. Meanwhile, Super Potato takes out Oxygen somewhere on the map, and that kind of takes out Boom's attack. But no, I'm wrong. Old and Artie here are here together. They're going to try to go in for some damage or something. If Old spams gas right now, he'll be able to fend off J-Bake, because J-Bake is going to try to chase Artie and finish him off. What is Artie doing? I thought Artie was falling off there for a second, but he used his rocket boosters to get him to a safe position. Old Old, meanwhile, falling off right there and losing half his HP. And JBeg does that too, actually. JBeg needs to get back to his base right now, and I think he'll try to dig himself up. Meanwhile, Super Potato, yeah, I kind of ignore that for a second. Super Potato takes out Artie with a well-placed snipe and hits 2 well shots on Old, but Old will just go back, make more HP, and heal again. So sadly, those snipes were to nothing. Oh. What is going on right here? It seems as Chu and Old right now are in some kind of battle. Gas battle, I suppose you could say, because both of them are just spamming gas, trying to scare each other off. Chu right now tries to make HP or something, but he just uses his F ability to heal himself, and he runs straight off. Meanwhile, I think Artie is over here. Artie over here is spamming the turret. JBeg is going to heal it, though, and I don't think he'll be successful at taking out. JBeg takes out Artie while Artie was trying to spam it. Because you never underestimate the turret that is being healed by Tony, because as everybody knows, it gets boosted. Super Potato snipes Steelon over there in midair, but Steelon jumps in and finishes him off. That means that SHC do not have a defending Nigel right now, and Steelon could go in for some damage, but he notices that SHC are attacking right now. Both the Cogwheel and Sarge are attacking right now, covering the entire enemy base with the C4s and stuff. Sarge needs to go in here and help his P-House out right now, which he does. Zorn runs in here, is going to start blasting P-House, but there's Oxygen to help him out too. Oxygen falls off accidentally or something, and I think Sarge tries to go in for some sort of rush, but the enemy base is covered up really good, and I think it'll be hard for them to do that. Meanwhile, up here we have Steelon, I think, was trying to kill Chu or something, but Chu is camping HP and spamming gas grenades, which makes that something hard for Steelon to do. What do we have down here? Is this Doc spam, the good old Doc spamming the enemy base? That actually works if you have the perk that increases the globe gun damage. Oh. I can't find it. Okay, that seems good. Anyways, what do we have here? It seems the Sarge takes out Oxygen with his bazooka launcher, and I think SHC want to do a coordinated attack right now. I don't know if they will. I mean, we have Artie doing some kind of digging business over here. Meanwhile, the booster supply drop has fallen. The supply drop fell, and Steelon went in and secured it for his team. Meanwhile, as we can see, we have Doc, Cogwheel, and Sarge going in for a rush together right now. Chu is going to spam grenades right now, but it seems as if Cogwheel only has 1 mortar. Is that really so? It's funny because, anyways, that doesn't matter. Chu and Cogwheel go in for a rush right now. They can get off some damage right now. Chu needs to heal his teammate with his F ability. I don't think he was able to do that, and both of them are taken out, but not before they manage to get off a decent, about this much of damage to the enemy base, which is okay, I suppose, which is nice. Meanwhile, we have Artie over here unpreparing the enemy's first cube, making radars, taking out all their HP boxes, tikis, and so on and so forth. Hello, Silent Mike. I just alt-tabbed to check the chat out, and I see Silent Mike running there. Hello. SHC over here, Cogwheel together with Sarge take out Artie on his rolly right there. And now they see Oxygen over here, and they'll try to take him out too. There are 4 members of SHC right now. And Oxygen is less than half HP. Steelon goes in here and catches a bazooka blast to the face. He needs to be very careful here because he can be healed too. They hear HP over here, the heart-throbbing sound of HP, and I think Oxygen will go for that. Meanwhile, we have a 25 BB falling right now. And where does it fall? Does it fall over there? Yes. The 25 BB is gonna fall right here, and I think none of the teams do not have any HP or preparation on it yet, but Artie is going to go in for something right away. Let's see, what does Artie do? Is he going to make a huge mine or something? Or is he just going to mine up under it? He's making a radar right away. And Sergeant just hears him digging down there and makes a radar also to counter him. but Artie will just dig that radar out, which means that SHC don't have another radar. Will they make another one? I do not know. But we already have Chu over here spamming gas or something from the base. Super Potato up here is in a comfortable position to snipe his enemies. The old runs in here, uses F ability, and is going to spam some gas. Meanwhile, we have JB coming here using F ability. He's going to try to make some HP for his teammates. Both teams are on this BB right now. What goes on here? What happens? Both teams, all of Boom are on this side of the BB though, and Super Potato now is in a uncomfortable position because he can't really snipe anybody that's behind this. Meanwhile, we have nothing is going on. Steelon is a low HP. He runs up. Runs up and uses F ability right away because he's very scared. What is going on here? J-Bake is a half HP, and this could be very disastrous for them. But Super Potato snipes Oxygen, which is very good. That means that SHC have a one-man advantage now. Zorn runs in there. Can Zorn do a double kill? Zorn is at very low HP. They need to take out. No, but they're breaking fast right now. This is. Oh wait, what's going on? Did somebody go in for the break? I can't really figure out what's going on right now. Zorn though gets taken out by all of Boom. All of Boom are dying right now on this BB. Steelon needs to go in for the steal, but Steelon cannot manage to steal that BB. And it seems as if in a 5v5 fight, SHC take the upper hand over Boom, and now they should go in to attack together. Guys, go in together. Sarge, wait for your teammates. You don't go solo. Sarge, wait for your. Sarge, what are you doing? Wait. Sarge, wait for Doc to make HP. With HP and the shields, you guys are OP. Yes, I think he's gonna do that. Come on, Chu. Go in, drop HP. Go in, drop HP, and get a lot of good damage off. Come on, I believe in you. Chu just goes in straight for the damage, and he's already killed. It seems while all this is happening, even though SHC take the 25 BB, they're doing some very weird stuff, some very weird and ununderstandable stuff. Like, why don't you just coordinate HP drop and go in for damage? Cogwheel, though, doesn't want to go in for damage himself, and he goes in straight for a turret, which is kind of useless because Zorn will just rebuild that turret. And even though Boom loses that 5v5 fight on the BB, and SHC managed to secure it, SHC still cannot do anything with that BB, and still cannot get any substantial damage on the base. Wait. Has Artie? I think Artie disconnected after that 25 BB because he was on it. I remember him doing something. I think Artie. I hope Artie didn't disconnect for the whole game because that means that it'd be the SHC have an unfair advantage. But I think he'll reconnect. I'm sure he will. Meanwhile, the Super Potato is sniping Oxygen over here. Oxygen is gonna camp behind some crates and heal on the HP that he has there forehand. Chu over here, by the way, is already preparing the middle BB, taking out radars and stuff, but Oxygen is just spamming the middle BB with his rocket launcher, and Steelon, by the way, gets sniped, and Steelon has to be careful here because he can be taken out if he isn't careful. Meanwhile, Cogwheel going in here on the roof, he's going to try to drop in for some kind of rush or something. Sarge goes in for some kind of strange position or something. He just keeps trying to go in from over here. I don't know why he goes in for there. Like, you can just drop, like there's like this huge beacon over here that shows the enemy base. If you just go right by there and drop right down, then the enemy base is right there and you can go for damage. I'm sure they know that. I'm just being sarcastic right now. Wait, do you guys see me? Yeah, give me a second. I'll turn my light back on. I'm trying to light off. Yeah, I'm very weird. Anyways, I don't think we'll get any light outages again. Let's get back to the game though. Meanwhile, Artie is still disconnected. Has Artie disconnected for the whole game? Rest in peace, Boom, if he has. That means that Boom will just have to 4-def until the BBs and then try to take the BB. But they will still be at a disadvantage because Broly can use his F ability onto the BB and just take it out from underneath there. Meanwhile, Super Potato snipes Oxygen somewhere. I don't know where that's happened. And Old falls off into the lava and kills himself disastrously though. It seems as if SHC have a very good base defense right here, and Steelon has to be careful because he can be caught in those bear traps, which happens. And Steelon is taken out by the bear traps right there. You have to be careful right there when just madly rushing into that enemy base. You have to be careful when you're doing that because the enemy always can have a traps right there. It seems as if SHC are slowly advancing on Boom's base right now, taking over all the BB spots right now, and now they're moving on to take over the front of Boom's side. Zora notices this, and he's going to try to go in for some kind of damage. He moves over there, but then he moves back. They're already making SHC are already making radars right now and just taking out all this all the prep that Boom has. Steelon is gonna go to try and do some damage to SHC, but he already has lost half of his HP, less than half his HP, and he has to be careful though. Meanwhile, on the other side, what is going on? It seems as if Oxygen has went in for a rush or something, and while JBake and Super Tater weren't on the base, it seems as if oh no, Super Potato snipes Steelon, but Chu kills himself though. Boom now have only 3 players now, which means that SHC can go in for a decent rush, I suppose. Just go in and attack while Steelon is dead. Like they don't have one defender, but I doubt they will because they still have Zorn and Ult defending. Did Artie reconnect? Yeah, I think Artie reconnected and went straight for a rush, but he got killed off right away. Well, luckily for Boom, Artie has reconnected, and I think he will continue playing this game and going in for his good old rushes with his rolly. JBake kills himself somewhere. How does that happen? And Doc, okay, Oxygen over here is trying to attack or something, and Super Potato is going to try to snipe Oxygen midair, which he doesn't exactly snipe him, but he takes him out with a revolver. While JBake is dead, Doc is going to defend right now, but meanwhile on the other side we see Zorn taking out Yeti right now, and Zorn and Steelon right now are both going to try to take out Cogwheel, and they do that successfully. I see on the map that Artie is on SHC's 3rd cube, which is pretty bad, I suppose. But I think Super Potato knows about that too. Come on, where are you looking? Oh, he's looking for Artie because he knows that they're there, and he already sees Oxygen, and he gets sniped. Good job from Super Potato right there, sniping Oxygen. And he notices Artie too, and he will try to go in for the snipes too. But you have to be careful, Super Potato. Artie can kill you right there. You have to be very careful. Super Potato will run back to his base and heal right now, I think. And Artie will try to rocket him right there, but Super Potato has HP right there, which means that he can go in right now. JBake notices that Artie is over here and jumps straight in, but he gets rocketed right away by Artie, and JBake is going to need to run back and heal on that HP right there. Wait. Super Potato finds this as a chance to go in, and he comes into this base and finds it completely prepared by Boom, which could be pretty bad for them if they lose the 2nd cube, meaning that Boom have SHC's base completely prepared for their attack. Oxygen misses a rocket launcher there, and he's gonna still go in for Super Potato. He misses another rocket launcher right now. JBake and Super Potato right now together probably can take out Oxygen. Oh no, Oxygen takes out Super Potato with his rocket, with his mines right now, which means he has a chance to take out JBake too. This has been some disastrous movement from Super Potato though, and JBake now gets help from Pihas though, and that Oxygen has been shut down. Super Potato needs to run back here and try to figure out where the enemy has made these spawns though, because this could be very annoying for SHC. Let's see if I can find the spawn though. Come on. Wait, well, on the map I don't see a spawn nowhere, but that doesn't mean they have a spawn here. Because I know that the mini-map can get bugged once in a while. And all aside, we have something much more important. We have the 35 BB falling right now. This 35 BB could probably decide this game. And we have the... where is this 35 BB falling? I think it's falling into mid right now. Yes, it's falling into mid right now. And meanwhile, we have Old over here. Or is that Rolly? Rolly, I think, is going in for a bad last rush. Yes, Rolly goes in for a last rush right there before the BB. And Now we have a game deciding, probably a game deciding BB right now. Both teams are in the middle right now. Is Old still up here? No, Old is not up here right now. And I just got a disastrous, and I just got a really big urge to, how they say it. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Uh, we have the 35 BB on the ground already, ready to be broken and taken out by both teams, but none of the teams really going for any breakings right now. And both teams are just spamming it, and we have Cogwheel dropping his one. Wait, guys, is JBake defending? I hope JBake is defending right now because Artie is just going in for cube damage. Why is Artie not on the BB? Oh, that's Oxygen. Steelon is very low and he goes in, uses F ability to goes out, but Old meanwhile kills off Cogwheel. Chew over here though is going to go in and try to make some HP or something for his teammates. Meanwhile, I have the Old just going in straight for damage or something. He sees Sarge and he's going to go try to damage him or something, but they have HP right there. You have to be careful, guys. But SHC Boom still are at advantage right here, and Steel Allen is going to try to chase Sarge. He decides not to though and goes to break that HP right now. The BB is already at half HP though, and SHC are right here. JBake falls down. JBake, why do you run in? JBake, that's a bad idea. JBake, what are you doing? JBake though takes out Artie, but he dies himself, and and Boom go in there for the fast break while the enemies were distracted, and they take that BB. Steelon takes out Chu, and it seems as if only 2 people are right now alive for SHC. And sadly, though, I think that this could probably mean game because the 35BB stays after death. Auction goes in, blocks himself in, and calmly takes this base out. And let me remind you guys that SHC's third base is completely prepared by Artie with all of his roly poop. And if they have do they have a spawn right now or something? I don't know if they have a spawn. I think they do. Yes, yes. As we can see, the minimap is bugged and you cannot see anything on it. You cannot see Roly. But Roly goes in here, uses F ability, is going to get off a ton of damage on this base right now. Steelon does that too. Steelon is going to go in straight for damage. This could mean GG if Steelon is going to try to go for the kills though. He makes JBake the very low HP right now, and Steelon is going to try to take them out or something. I can't really understand what's going on here. Are they going for kills or are they going for cube damage? Steelon is going to try to kill JBake, and he takes him out with his katana right now, but he is very low HP by himself though. Auction still with a BB is going to secure this base, and Boom win. Boom win. Boom win SHC in a 35-minute BB game. GG to both teams though. This game was pretty close though, and both teams had a very good chance to win it, but Boom went in for that quick BB break while SHC were all doing something else, I suppose. They just went in for the sneaky BB rush, and JBake died also on the BB when he could have just like he used his F and made HP on the BB right there and started breaking it or something. And well, BB decides the game, and the win goes to Boom. Game 2 of Boom versus SHC on NA though now, which means that SHC now have even a bigger advantage of winning. Both teams have traded sides right now, which will be a bit confusing for me, but I hope I'll be able to get used to it. Let's drink some more good old water. If you guys didn't see for the first time, I'll show again what water looks like. This is what water looks like. Okay, let's see if I didn't mess my webcam up. Thanks. Okay, Laser, no problem. I got you, bro. Oh, Boom or no? Actually, SHC going in for the pretty nice. I actually think that this base prep is even better than their old base prep because now they're closing in all this. They're closing in all these gaps right now, and they're making turrets. I suppose that they decided to go full tryhard once they got on NA. They're going with a full tryhard base prep, so NA are not as what's the word to use? Because I don't want to offend North American players because I'm NA myself. Yes, I'm an A myself. I was born in Texas and I lived 13 years in Texas. So I suppose you could say I'm an A. But because I live in EU right now, I still can't help but laugh at the good old NA memes from time to time. Well, it lifts my spirit to see that SHC are making such a try-hard and base preparation, which means probably that they will go full try-hard in this match and that they might even win it. NA proved already that they can win a match because they won a match. I think it was SHC versus was it against MLG 360? Yeah, it was SHC versus MLG 360. MLG 360 won 2-0. I mean 2-1, but don't forget SHC managed. Wait, was it SK though? Oh, it was SHC. Yeah, it was SHC. And SHC did win one match there, which means that they have a very high chance of winning when they're on NA, when they have decent ping. Which let's hope that that will happen now, which means that we will have a best of 3, I suppose. It will be a best of 3, yeah. But the thing is, like, these best of 3s are so unfair because after NA have won on, after the SHC have won on NA, they have to go back to play on EU where they have the disadvantage, but whatever. More importantly, we have the match starting right now, and boom, both shields drop, and both teams are going to run in right now. I forgot to go over the characters right now, which I will do right now. Steelon in this match is playing as Sarge right now. Zorn going for Ninja, Old playing his usual Doc, Oxygen as Vander, and Artie playing as Cogwheel. Who is Cloud? Let's check his Steam profile and find out who is Cloud. Cloudy. Cloudy, whatever. Another NA player by the name of Cloud that I've never heard of before, but whatever. On this side, though, on SHC's side, Super Potato is still playing Nigel, which is surprising because I would think that they would ban Nigel after that last game, seeing that Super Potato did so much work as Nigel there. J-Bake as Doc, Disney Aim still playing his Sarge, and Pihas playing Rolly. And let's get back to the match right now, to the more important things happening. Cloud is playing Tony. I have no idea who Cloud is. He's probably just another NA player. But anyways, Zorn takes out J-Bake somewhere. J-Bake is Doc right now. I have to get used to the different sides and the different characters right now. Cloud, though, the Tony gets killed, and Steelon goes straight in for damage, though. No, he won't go in for damage, but he right now is together with Old, and Old is gonna just go straight in for tunneling. Do the enemies see him? I don't think they do, because Old is not covering himself with bushes. Super Potato sees this, though, and he's gonna have to try to snipe him right now. He's gonna try to break those bushes right now, snipe him, but I don't think he'll be able to do. Yes, he's able to do that. Steelon over here already making bombs, already tossing grenades, and already starting the spam going. And what is going on this side? On this side, though, SHC are going in for some kind of attack or something. What's going on right here? But I doubt that they'll be able to attack into this base because it looks decently prepared with all the bear traps and stuff. You know, on the other side, though, Boom have went in for some kind of cube damage or something, and they're in Artie's mortars have already taken out the roof of SHC's base. Good old water. Zorn goes in straight here for goes in straight for some kind of damage or something, going into attack, and he gets 2 hits off of Cloud right now, and is forced to retreat. Though Cloud is super low HP. If Old noticed that, Old could kill him in like 2 hits or 2 or 3 hits, but Old does not do that and opts to run off and play it safe and go back to camp with his HP, which he is placing right now. RT and Steelon are going in right now, and this could be very bad for, or could it? I don't know, because Cloud takes out Steelon, and Doc and Cogwheel are going in for a rush right now. Does Doc have her F ability? Both of them are very low. Artie actually doing the smart thing instead of going for the rush. He kills off. Oh no, this is terrible. This is terrible for SHC. Artie taking out, and J-Bay gets hit in the hair with another mortar. What is going on? This is a kind of madness. J-Bay gets hit mid-air with a mortar, though. Well, it's not as disastrous as I thought, but And even Oxygen goes in here to place his Steelon goes in for damage. What is going on? Boom right now are wreaking havoc on SHC's base. They're completely going in. Oxygen is even attacking. He runs in and drops his cage, even to help his teammates out. Steelon over here running back, but Artie over there doing some impressive gameplay there as Cogwheel. Cloud taking out Steelon somewhere out there. Instead of going in for the blind rush, he actually thinks that he can kill his enemies. Instead, gets a killer shield, takes out one enemy with his mortar, and hits J-Bake midair with another mortar. But anyways, and that allows SHC to, that allows Boom to take out more than half of SHC's base. You know, on the other side, it seems this free killer shield is waiting for an attack or something, but Oxygen takes him out right there. And Oxygen is up here on the HP or something, I do not know. What do we have here? We have Sarge up here spamming Boom's encampment of HP over here, and I think he'll take it out. Yes, he will. And Boom are going in for a rush right now. Everybody is going in right now. Old just goes in for a turret, and then he needs to go in and use his F ability on his teammates to heal them all. What happens? He just jumps right down. Does he have his F ability? I don't think he does. Super Potato, you need to really focus on the Steelon right there that's taking out your base, and he does that. Steelon takes out the first base, and Boom are up one more base, or Boom are up one base again in this match. J-Bay goes in here to prepare their base right now to make HP to help out in defense. Cloud going in for a turret placement right away. And even on NA, it seems as if Boom were steamrolling the first base. Though I didn't think they steamrolled the first base back then. But I think that's I think the reason of that is because we don't have J-Bake defending as Tony in this match. We have some kind of Cloud dude. I don't know who this Cloud guy is, but anyways, J-Bake though takes out Cogwheel somewhere with his gas, but we have Old over here coming in for a spam or something, spamming gas on the enemy base, spamming the enemy's turrets with his globe gun. Super Potato notices him though and snipes him right there. He cannot hit the second snipe though, and this Old is just gonna run around the base of that pillar right now and is gonna try to kite the enemies out. Sarge though notices that, tosses one bazooka at Old, but then runs off to attack though, ignoring him completely. Super Potato still knows that Doc is there somewhere, and he's gonna keep a close eye on him. I hope he does anyways. Meanwhile, Sarge going in for some kind of attack or something. Oxygen notices that, goes in here, and gets hit by a landmine right away, but he drops his cage right away just to keep it safe. And Super Potato sniping Oxygen from across the map. This is pretty bad because Zorn is not even on the defense right now. If Zorn gets hit, Zorn is super low. If Zorn would have been taken out there, that would have been a very big chance for SHC to go in and get some decent damage on Boom's base. But Zorn luckily uses his F ability at the last second. He gets out safe. Meanwhile, over here we have Cogbill using his mortars. I saw his mortars falling in on the enemy base right now, and I went in for a rush or something, but wasn't quite successful in doing that because Cloud took him out. Steelon is gonna go in for raiders or a spawn or something. He's gonna try to break out the blue granite, but he's getting spammed by dot gas right now, which means that he could be killed pretty easily. And he goes in and he just makes a bomb right there. J-Bake notices this though, and he goes in to help him. J-Bake notices this though and goes in to try to kill him, but Artie comes in here to help his teammate out. But Super Potato meanwhile snipes Artie while all this has been going on. Steelon went in for a rush, I think, but he got killed off right away. Old goes in though right away. Old goes in and takes out one of the turrets and tries to do something. Also tries to mine himself in, but J-Bake's gas takes him out. Meanwhile, over here we have in the middle Zorn taking out free killer shield somewhere. That's Pihas, right? Yeah, that's Pihas. Zorn though taking out Pihas in the middle lane and goes back to his base though. And we'll have some kind of fight going on over here. Cloud gets hit by one of the mortars, and he hits by another mortar. This could be terrible because Artie takes a Super Potato with his mortars. Also, is Artie alive right now? No, Artie is dead. But Ceylon is alive though, and J-Bake can be killed with one rocket. But Old is over here to help him out. Old and Ceylon are rushing together. Ceylon, go in. Ceylon, you have to go in for damage right now, but J-Bake is going to spam some gas now. And luckily, the J-Bake's gas takes out Ceylon though. But I think Cogwheel is spawning right now though, and both of Cloud and J-Bake are super low because of Old's gas. But thankfully, nothing really disastrous happened though. There's a huge hole right now in the middle of in the roof of SHC's base, and Artie's just going to go in for the spam right now. He's going to hit a Super Potato twice with his cannon, and he goes straight in for the rush right now. Will he get off any base damage? He drops his mortar marker right now, and this is actually terrible because Cloud cannot quite reach Artie. He reaches him in the end. Actually, J-Bake reaches him in the end. We have mortars probably falling in right now. Mortar falls in right through and takes out Super Potato. Those sniper mortars right there though. But Cloud manages to take out Steelon. Meanwhile, over there somewhere, Oxygen takes out Pihas. Both of Boom's the defenders probably will take care of that Sarge, and they do. Meanwhile, much more exciting matters over here going on over here. The Boom attack of SHC's base. Old going in here for some kind of damage or something, spamming gas using his F ability. Cloud needs to be careful here because he can be killed, and that's what happens when Super Potato saves the. He doesn't save his teammate. He just Super Potato runs in and snipes Old right there with his Nelly right there. Over here. Is that a mine or is that a spawn? No, that's a mine. I thought that was a spawn right there though. Steelon goes in for some kind of damage or something, jumps in right now and blasts one of Artie goes in for the rush though. Can he open the enemy's base though? Steelon can go in and get some rushing damage if he tries to, but Cloud gets hit by another mortar right now. These aimbot mortars though are doing a lot of work for Artie though. Old over here going in for a gas spam or something. SHC need to be careful though, but they are triple defending right now, so that means that it'll be a little bit easier for them to fend off Boom's attacks. Sorry for the moment of silence right there. I just forgot I needed to talk or something. You know, we have Artie over here going in for some kind of mining shenanigans. He manages to cover himself up, which means it'll be a lot harder for Cloud to follow him. Cloud is smart though, and knows that he shouldn't follow a Cogwheel into a tunnel right there. Meanwhile, Super Potato dies to falling damage or something, or to lava, maybe to lava somewhere, and J-Bake over here trying to take out Steelon. Steelon is not taking much damage though. He's gonna survive, I think, right there. And is Cogwheel still mining? I have no idea. Yeah, Cogwheel's still mining, and he's just gonna see that the enemy base is open. He can go in straight for the rush though. Cloud sees this and comes and takes him out with his shotgun. Meanwhile, we even have Zorn over here going in for an attack. He's placing bear traps. Cloud has to be careful in case he can be caught by them. Cloud is at super low HP right now. And Zorn is looking for an enemy, looking for a chance to run in and do some havoc on SHC's base. He's gonna try to do something. Meanwhile, somewhere over there on the other side, Oxygen takes out Sarge again. Cogwheel spawning again somewhere here. Yeah, they have a spawn right here. There it is. Boom spawn is right there, and Artie will try to go in for third base preparation, or will he just go in for a spawn? I think he'll go in for a second tree spawn though. Oh, wait, actually Sarge actually manages to get into the Boom's base and get some damage off. Good job. Good job. Little damage is better than no damage. You know, over here we have a 4 attack of Boom right now. If Old can drop HP right now, or even multiple HP, this could be very bad for him, but meanwhile we have Pias over here helping his team. And I think 4 members of Boom are going in for rush right now. Artie isn't going in for damage though, but he takes out an HP, and him and Zorn are going to go in for damage. They can get off a lot of damage right there. Zorn is going to use his F ability to get out safely, meaning that Boom had 4 attackers, but they also have 2 defenders. Good, quick button pressing, I suppose, from Zorn there, getting out pretty fast, not leaving Oxygen to defend by himself. and Boom are just wreaking more havoc on this roof right now. This roof is actually completely destroyed right now. I seem to be repeating my words or whatever. Steelon goes in straight for a rush or something. Yes, he goes into rush, but he gets taken out by Super Potatoes. Super Potato is super low though right now, and Artie could go in right after him and try to take him out, but he jumps right in there and he can't really manage to take somebody out. Old, meanwhile, takes out Super Potato somewhere, and that means that there is no Nigel to defend for SHC right now. Cloud, though, sees Old right now is going to chase him and take him out, or will he take him out, or will he not? Old right now using his F ability to heal himself, and he's just going to run off. No, he's not successful in running out because successful in running off, but Steelon drops in there with the bazooka, I suppose. Yeah, it's supposed to call it the rocket launcher bazooka, and takes out Cloud. And Artie is over here. Artie over here is spamming SHC's base though. And meanwhile, up to other things, we already have the 15 BB falling. Which where's the BB? Yeah, the 15 BB is gonna fall right here. And Super Potato is gonna try to. Super Potato needs to try to find this spawn or something. I don't know if that's what he's trying to do. Meanwhile, Old and Artie are gonna go in for a rush or something. I don't know what they're going in for. Boom, little by little, have actually taken out all the defense mechanisms that SHC have. That has allowed them to take out second SHC's second cube. Coordinated rush of a cogwheel. Coordinated rush of Cogwheel and Doc managed to take out SHC's second cube. 15 BB is falling right now, and I do not think somebody will go for it. Though I think Ninja will go for it or something because it's something that he can do quickly. And I think he will do that though. Meanwhile, Jabek over there getting killed by Steelon. Steelon will chase him probably and maybe finish him off. No, he won't finish him off. Meanwhile, I think Ninja is going in for the 15 BB, which he will secure for his teammates. Steelon over here spamming Jbake's HP. Jbake over here dropping gas everywhere, trying to fend off Steelon, but Steelon runs off to heal at the HP that Old has placed there a lot earlier in the match. Steelon right now is just gonna try to make a long bridge. Wait, do it! Well played right there from Yeti, completely cucking, I suppose you could say, cucking Steelon right there that was trying to make a bridge to go in for a spawn. Meanwhile, over here we have Super Potato dying to Artie somehow. How did that happen? I can't figure out how's that happen. Where's Artie? Artie is over here. Super Potato somehow died to Artie as the cannon spam. And that means that the Old and Artie can go in for a rush right now. Old needs to make some HP. Old, come on, make some HP. No, he decides not to do that. And Cloud needs to take out both of Boom's attackers right now. Can he actually do that? Because Old and Artie are getting a lot of damage off right now. Cloud managed to take out the dog, but he has to be careful right now because Artie is getting off a ton of damage. Careful, Cloud. Oh no. Artie takes out Cloud though. Super Potato though runs in. Can Super Potato take care of Artie? But I think Artie will just curve himself in and try to go for more damage. He goes out. He goes out. And he's gonna try to melt Super Potato though. He has to be careful though because Super Potato is super low right now, and Super Potato gets killed by Artie. Artie is gonna take out Super Potato. Jbake is a very low HP, and he's gonna go in and try to defend off Artie though. Artie over here wreaking havoc as Cogwheel. Artie can kill Jbake if he can, but he decides not to do that, and he decides just to blindly go in for the base rush, and he brings SHC base very low, basically to finishing. What do we have here? Old going in for another blind rush. Old is gonna just drop the gas right now, and Cloud, you have to be very careful. Oh no, Cloud, you have to be careful right now, and Cloud just sadly falls off the edge of the base right there and kills himself. Old right now can drop some gas right now. Super Potato snipes Old right there, just running out, just that boom, just runs out and snipes him right away, but Old will go back and heal with HP. If Old spams gas right now on the enemy base, can he take out Super Potato? Super Potato is actually super low and he has to be careful. If Old spams gas on the enemy base and goes in for rush, he can finish this game actually right now. But wait, Artie takes out Jbake. Oh, Zorn goes in for the damage, and I think Zorn will be able to finish it off. No, he will not. Super Potato saving the game, trying to fend off the enemies as good as he can. Super Potato takes out Artie though, but the base, like SHC's base, doesn't have any defense on it. Cloud is gonna try to make turrets. Cloud needs to make a lot of turrets right now, but I suppose you guys could already say GG already, because I doubt that the SHC will be able to survive in this, like somehow hold out to the 25 VB or something and then take it and somehow win. But everything is possible. Let's remember that everything is possible. But let's see on the map. Somebody try to go in. Yeah, Doc is already going in trying to finish it, and Zorn is going in too. What will the Doc do? Will Doc just go in for the blind rush? And Zorn gets taken out by J-Big though. Come on, Old, you can finish it off. Let's all see how Old goes in to finish it off. No, Old decides not to go in. There's only it's one hit. Old, go in, finish him off. Finish this game. But Cogwheel is over here also, and he goes in. Super Potato takes out Old though, but J-Big takes out Old, and Sarge goes in here. Steelon drops in for the roof and takes out SHC's base. Well, I suppose in a, what was it, in an 18-minute game, boom. In an 18-minute game though, boom, win. SHC. GG to both teams again.